Having just returned from the club's 10-day pre-season tour in Abu Dhabi, the Middlesex squad were back in action this week against Essex, and we went along to Chelmsford to speak to head coach Richard Scott to get his thoughts on how the club's pre-season preparations are coming along. Richard Scott joins me here at Chelmsford today. Richard came back from tour on Sunday, 10 days in Abu Dhabi. What were the learnings?
Well, a one-day tour, it was fantastic. We were playing in sunny conditions, hot conditions, on good pitches against good opposition, and we had a great chance to sort out strategy from a batting point of view and a bowling point of view. And not only did we practice that, we could take it into games as well. So overall, really satisfying tour as far as putting processes in place.
I guess it must be a frustration of the coaching staffs that we've got such a talented one-day side here. The last few years haven't really lived up to our potential. Has this tour really given you an opportunity to look at the side, to try out new things that you can put in play this year?
Yeah, I think so. As I said before, you know, the batsmen had a good chance to work out strategy, especially in 2020 cricket. You know, we didn't have our strongest one-day team over there, so there's a lot of opportunity for the more established players within the group, but also the youngsters as well. So it was twofold in that, you know, the younger players that hadn't really experienced a tour like that could learn off the more senior players, and those players together could build a strategy that we could use in different stages of a 2020 game. Same with the bowlers, where consistent fields throughout the innings were set, so the bowlers got to know exactly what they wanted to bowl at different times of the game. And you know, to have that opportunity in those conditions was gold for us, because you know, we haven't done that the last couple of years, and we wanted to put focus primarily on one-day cricket at this stage of the year, and I think we fulfilled that objective on the tour.
With the majority of the Middlesex squad now back together, barring just a few absentees, the next 2 weeks' practice on grassy English wickets will prove absolutely invaluable ahead of the season's LV County Championship opener against Nottinghamshire at Lord's on the 12th of April. With warm-ups completed and Essex winning the toss, Middlesex were asked to take to the field on a day where runs proved hard to come by for the home side, as the Middlesex bowlers dominated proceedings and wasted no time getting into the Essex batsmen. With the bowlers supported by a fantastic performance in the field, there was plenty for Richard Scott to be pleased about after a solid opening day to this year's pre-season campaign. It's freezing cold, the floodlights are on, very different conditions, grassy wicket, lots of wickets tumbling, runs hard to come by. We start red ball cricket in best part of 2 weeks, isn't it?
2.5 weeks.
Against Notts. All the prep obviously has gone into white ball so far, so you must be looking forward to getting some red ball cricket outdoors under the belt. Yeah,
that's right, and it shows the two extremes today. You know, coming from Abu Dhabi on dust bowls of wickets really, suppressing heat, to a chilly Chelmsford on a green top where we actually bowled magnificently earlier and took our catches. You know, took really 4/5 really good slip catches. So we had a really efficient 50 over spell with the ball, restricted them to 91 for 7. And now we found it difficult, which we're going to, early doors, but now Simo and Dexy are putting on a good partnership at a decent rate. So great, and I think the modern day players got to have the versatility and the ability to adapt to different conditions very quickly.
Well, Richard Scott, sounds like things are coming together nicely for the season ahead. Thank you indeed for your time, and good luck for the next 2 days here.
Thanks, Fletch.